Hey guys, welcome back to Clownfish TV. This is Kneon. I am here with Geeky Sparkles.
Hello.
And we're going to talk about He-Man and She-Ra and how it seems that Mattel is over Netflix She-Ra.
Yay!
Very, very over Netflix She-Ra.
Aren't we all? Yay!
Like they are scraping that shit off the bottom of their shoes.
No matter how many times they try to get it trending on Twitter.
Yeah, it's not happening. So we're gonna talk about that because PowerCon is this weekend.
Yay! I would love to go to PowerCon.
Yeah. Well, everybody.
They would never let me They'd never let me speak at PowerCon though, because I'm sure I'm like the devil, you know. So
PowerCon is this weekend, and there are some new Masters of the Universe products announced. And the interesting thing is, one, there's like virtually no mention of Netflix She-Ra at all. So far.
I mean, there's still another day yet. That is virtually, by the way, because of course they canceled the in-person event. So virtually they are doing these panels. And I wish I had seen the one last night. Like, I would love to have gone to opening ceremonies, and I would love to have gone to the Little People one just to see if I got picked for a prize. Because I really like those.
Those are very cute.
I want to get me on the PowerCon Lords of Power 5 pack so bad.
So, you know, what's interesting is there's virtually no mention at all of DreamWorks She-Ra. In fact, the only She-Ra you're going to find is OG She-Ra, which...
And you know what? They have a toy, and she's got brushable hair. Brushable flippin' hair!
See, they listen. And they've got all these new Masters of the Universe toys coming out. They have an RPG coming out.
That's really cool, actually.
Which I'm going to talk about that. A couple people sent us a link to that, and all of this, talking about the Origins toys. And even She-Ra at San Diego Comic-Con, they had an announcement. It was a retro She-Ra from, who was the manufacturer for that? I forget off the top of my head.
Wait,
Mondo.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Mondo makes, and they're doing a retro She-Ra. So we're not seeing any Netflix She-Ra. Now, this shows how much of a preference Mattel has for classic He-Man compared to DreamWorks She-Ra, which, as I understand it, was kind of a one-off based on the previous CEO greenlighting all these like side projects or whatever. But Mattel is running both of the new animated series coming out. They're involved. And they're going to have tons and tons of toys available that appeal to classic collectors. They're bringing the classic IP back.
Look how pretty she is. Just look how pretty she is.
And just compare this rollout. We're going to talk about all the toys. Just compare this rollout to, again, all these toys are going to be available by the time both series drop. They have 2 on Netflix, which is weird. They have the Kevin Smith show, and then they're going to have another He-Man show, a CGI He-Man show. Both of them seem like they're kind of going back to formula.
Hey, I was going to say real quick, the She-Ra, she's prettier than me, and I'm fine with that. Like, they're all worried about, well, we have to have characters like us. I look nothing like original She-Ra, and that's fine. I don't have to look like original She-Ra.
I think you're prettier than She-Ra.
Oh, well, you just, you want something. Anyway, so...
Anyway, so compare the red carpet premiere for He-Man to what they did with DreamWorks She-Ra, which is basically they crapped out a couple of toys at the tail end of the show. Yeah,
we kept saying, where's the toys? And then they are just repurposed. Well, Mattel's notorious for that, though. To be fair, Mattel always repurposes. I mean, even the original He-Man line was repurposed.
Oh, yeah. Big Jim. Yeah.
I don't blame them. That's smart. But, I mean, the wings on this thing, it just looks like, it was like a Barbie horse or something.
It was a Barbie horse,
It doesn't look good. It just, come on, Mattel. I know. I have faith in you that you can do so much better than this.
Now, someone on Twitter who is a doll collector went through and kind of pinpointed some of the bodies and stuff and said that basically Mattel just kind of kit bashed these dolls, and they brought them out at the very, very end of the She-Ra show on Netflix, like last summer, and they were on clearance within a couple of months. I know people were saying they were seeing them for like $3 each. Yep. They weren't selling.
I didn't buy any.
Because the people who watch this show don't buy toys. They don't buy toys.
I did not buy that, but I did buy, pre-ordered the PowerCon She-Ra, the classic She-Ra. I didn't buy those toys, but I've already bought Kneon Skeletor from the new He-Man Origins figures. We haven't found the other ones yet. When they come out to Walmart, he'll be getting those too. I bought you the minifigures.
Yeah, I've got. So let's look at this. Okay, so again, man, they are going all out. So it does seem.
I need She-Ra.
I think they're going to bring She-Ra. I think they're going to bring her out.
Please do.
They went to the trouble of making a She-Ra for PowerCon. I think they probably will do more Princess of Power.
I can guarantee you there's a lot of people that listen to our show that would buy She-Ra.
Oh, yeah. Well, you're still waiting for more 12-inch dolls.
I know. Where I said hashtag, tell Mattel we want more She-Ra. Well, I did.
Yeah.
I know some people who are wanting those. I mean, there was an amazing Glimmer, and there was Natasa, and there was a Catra, and there was
they even had Teela and the Sorceress.
Yeah, they were beautiful too. I'm like, I'm still wanting those. Just saying.
So here's what I think happened. Again, this is an armchair observation, because this I think was kind of a rights thing. They weren't gonna do a whole lot with He-Man while DreamWorks had She-Ra on the air.
God,
as soon as they were done with She-Ra, like I'm talking like a freaking week, like the body wasn't even cold yet, and Mattel's just blasting, and Mattel's doing it themselves. They're not going through Super 7.
No.
They're doing it themselves. They're just blasting out the vintage He-Man product.
Yeah, they're being like a female dog and kicking some dirt on that.
Yeah, pretty much. But yeah, these Origins figures, I have Skeletor. I can't find the rest of them.
We keep checking our Walmart every day, and the shelves are marked. There's a whole big it's a large section for them too at our Walmart, which is surprising. And we can't find them. But as soon as we find them, they will be purchased.
Yeah, they are. I'm getting all these. I'm just telling you right now. I need to find a place for them, but I'm getting all of these. But yeah, look at this is, and they're selling out. They're selling out all over the place.
I did find these little minifigures, and we have you got you 3. The little minifigures.
Yeah, I've got, let me see, they're like little blind box figures. They come in a little Castle Grayskull. I'll have to put a picture of them up. They don't have them on here. Where'd they put them?
I don't know, but I bought you 3.
Anyway.
Wait, these are the ones that are coming out?
Yeah.
Oh, hot damn. Okay.
Orko should be like an accessory. He shouldn't be his own figure.
Oh, no, I love him. I like him as he is. I'm so excited. I didn't know all these are coming out.
I know this is supposed to be Smoke, but it looks like he's squirting purple goo from his nether regions.
There's a pill for that. Okay, there's the Little People Masters Universe.
People Masters of the Universe.
I mean, much.
Come on.
Squid King, he had a birthday recently, and I pre-ordered it for him, but it didn't come yet. I bought him the Little People set of The Office. It hasn't come yet.
Yeah, they're behind.
And I'll have to buy Kneon the Little People set of the Masters of the Universe. Now, they only had a Little People set of She-Ra.
Give him time.
I would be thrilled.
I get this vibe that, I could be wrong, but remember how quiet Mattel was during almost the entire run of DreamWorks She-Ra. They weren't retweeting it. They weren't promoting the show. Like, you would think they had all this press for this show. It's their property. You would think they would be all about it. Like, yeah, go check out She-Ra, everybody. They weren't. They were
They didn't tweet at all until they had the toys.
The very end, they're like, oh, by the way, we got a couple of dolls we just kind of put together and threw them out there.
Hey, Mattel, if you ever want to send anything my way to look at, I would gladly do so.
There you go.
But I'm probably the devil. Look at that Battle Cat. That Battle Cat's amazing, and I love the Prince Adam too. Now those little figures, you got a few of those. You end up with He-Man.
I got He-Man, Buzz-Off, and Ram-Man.
Yeah. I bought you 3. And they were $4 and something each.
Yeah, they're cool. They come with like a little hard plastic Castle Grayskull.
It is. It's a little Castle Grayskull. It's really neat. And then you can put them together, I guess, to make a display. It's really, really fun.
But look, they've got Uno coming out. He-Man Uno. They've got the Mega Bloks Castle Grayskull, which I saw last year. They had that.
Mattel is going all in here.
And the wrestlers have been out for a while. The WWE figures have been out for a while.
If I find the Mr. T one, I'm grabbing it. But they're going all. They're going all in, guys. I mean, this is amazing. They are exclusive to Walmart. We were wondering that. So they're Walmart figures. They're going all in. They're getting new shows.
They've got tabletop RPG coming.
Yeah, that's actually pretty cool.
This is called, it's the setting of Masters of the Universe and She-Ra. Legends of
She-Ra?
Well, that's what they say on comicbook.com. I don't know. It's called Legends of Grayskull, the Masters of the Universe role-playing game, a tabletop RPG that will use the Cortex Prime system. Now, remember how they kept pushing for a She-Ra tabletop RPG?
Oh, yes, because don't you know Noelle Stevenson has started to play role-playing games, and because of that, she was basing characters on them and such.
Yeah, so players will not only be able to use the Sword of Power and She-Ra's Sword of Protection, but other weapons that unlock the power of Grayskull. So
She-Ra.
So I think they're going to use OG
Yes.
She-Ra characters. They've got new
I'm sorry, Festina sounds a little wrong.
Well, these are I don't know.
I'm like,
It's supposed to be.
You thought Fisto was a thing. Now there's Festina.
This is my OG Festina. That is a joke unto itself, right? Festina. She fists fiercely, but she couldn't fist them all.
She fists in what?
She fists Tina.
She fists Festina.
Fistina. But she trained under Fisto.
But she's a ginger, so she's going to fist hard.
She's going to fist real hard. But this is kind of interesting. Again, all of this stuff coming out based on classic He-Man and She-Ra. I really do get the vibe that Mattel, or some people at Mattel, were not on board with DreamWorks She-Ra, and as soon as it's done, they're like, yep, hell yeah, we're moving on into the classic stuff that people want.
That's right. Team Classics. Woo! She-Ra, again, brushable hair.
Brushable hair.
And again, you may definitely send stuff my way, but you won't. But you could.
But yeah, they've got 2 shows coming out. Now, the Kevin Smith show is supposed to be a continuation of the original show. We'll see how
I hope so. I hope that he's telling the truth. That's I want it to be good.
I hope he's telling the truth.
I want it to be good, so let's hope that's the case.
But then they're also doing another show, which is CG animated, and it's I think it was the studio that did Troll Hunters is doing that one, so that might actually turn out pretty decent.
That's
too.
cool. Oh, they already. I saw the ad up in the corner close enough. Already got a second season.
Oh yeah.
I didn't even notice that. Anyway, God.
Yeah. So I don't know. I mean, this is actually a really good time to be a Masters of the Universe / She-Ra fan.
Okay, here's my thing. What always makes me mad is we always get the He-Man stuff. We always start with the He-Man, always rolls out with the He-Man, and then by the time they get to the time for She-Ra, they pull the plug, and then we don't get the She-Ra. And then when we do get She-Ra, we get whatever that was.
Yeah, so for those of you who haven't watched the 2002 reboot of He-Man, which is fan-freaking-tastic.
It is really good.
So good, but they pulled the plug on it early before they could really get into the Hordak arc, and they already had She-Ra designed, and She-Ra was going to be introduced in the next season, and then they pulled the plug because the toys weren't selling very well.
I was really mad. I gotta tell you, I was really, really mad. So when I heard we were going to get a She-Ra show, I was so excited, and and if you watch the show for a while, you know, I was like so happy until I saw who was running it, and I was like, oh shit. Because I knew we were going to get what we got. I was exactly what I expected. 100% what I expected.
Yeah, so, you know, I think it's over. Everybody's trying to push for more DreamWorks She-Ra. The way that it looks to me, it looks like Mattel is taking it back into their own hands because they're even incorporating some classic She-Ra into the RPG. And, you know, but there are still articles out there trying to get interest in...
Look, it's a person who did something new, pushed diversity, pushed, different body types in animation and all kinds of groundbreaking things. And Noelle Stevenson.
I did not say that. You said that. But yeah, it's just, they're trying very hard, I think, to get interest in this, to do more. And I could be wrong. Maybe they'll do something with DreamWorks She-Ra, but I think it's going to be a one-off. I mean, Universal's not doing so hot right now. They're laying people off. Now, Peacock is doing good, I guess, but I think it's a rights issue. I think Mattel's basically like, you know, because they want to be like Hasbro. They want to control their own IP.
Well, they don't want to go down the way that the other one went down. I'm sorry. But as much as they're screaming that, oh my God, it's so great, everybody loves it. You never saw numbers. Did you ever see numbers?
No.
The Mattel wouldn't talk about it. They didn't put toys out to the very end. Hardly anybody speaks of it, and a lot of people that do didn't like it, or like, I don't know anybody who actually watches it. It's definitely geared to a certain audience, and that audience isn't a very big audience, but they have a lot of opinions.
Tumblr, Twitter.
And but you'd have to have a mass appeal for them to put the money into it. And I mean, why would you want to just? I mean, at that point, you're just burning money. But then again, Hollywood keeps doing it, so. Who knows? Yeah,
I don't know. It's just, it does seem like there was something in whatever agreement they have. And this is just observation. Because, like, literally, like, hey, She-Ra's over. Let's bring out the He-Man stuff. You know, finally it's over. Let's bring He-Man out and we're going to promote the hell out of that.
You don't even have to give it you can't be like, oh, is it too soon to bring out She-Ra? No, it's not. Go ahead. Bring it.
Yeah,
it's not too soon.
Immediately they start announcing classic. Yep, we've got this 1/6 scale She-Ra coming out. We have a She-Ra coming out for the Origins collection.
Right, but now just so you know, they are delayed because of COVID.
Yeah,
they're not coming up to November, so I'm really upset about that. But you know, it is what it is, and it's not their fault.
Yeah, so I don't know, guys. I think, you know, maybe Mattel's starting to get it. They want to make money. They have to make money. Mattel has not been doing well, and they have to be looking at Hasbro, which is killing it with vintage Star Wars, vintage Transformers.
Well, they put I went to 2 different Walmarts near us, and both of them only had the Skeletors out. And ours did because we saw them putting them on the shelf. Before they put them on the shelf, Kneon got them to open a case and give him one, and they had to put the rest in the
I'm
shelf.
one of those guys.
And at the other place, someone else must have done the same thing because there was 3 there. They were gone within they were gone like by the next day. I went to both stores again like a day or so later, and they were gone. So they're selling the wrestling figures are always selling.
Yeah.
So
oh yeah, they're always out. They're always
like,
out.
you know, hey.
Faker John Cena is actually kind of cool. I want Fisto Mr. T though. He's kind of cool. He's kind of cool.
But that's not Fistina. That's Fisto.
Fisty.
I pity the fool.
Don't get fisted. Yeah, I pay the fool who gets fisted too. That is some hardcore fisting. So I don't know. I think DreamWorks She-Ra has been fisted away by classic He-Man, classic She-Ra. I think that Mattel is going to take control of the franchise. I think more.
Hopefully.
Yeah, I think they have to. I mean, look, these didn't sell. At the end of the day, where's Mattel making their money? They're not making their money off of Netflix so much. They might have, sold the rights for whatever, but they got to sell merchandise, and these did not sell. They wound up on clearance, and they can't keep the Masters of the Universe stuff in. Mm-hmm. So. And hopefully we'll get some little She-Ras that'll come in.
Oh my god, I want them all!
With little brushable hair, little comb that comes with them.
They won't do that for minis, but that would be amazing.
That would be amazing. So we got to get She-Ra so she can go for a ride with Adam on the sled, sky sled.
That's right.
That would be pretty cool.
If she can drive, he can ride.
That's right. It's the power of love. All right, so we're gonna wrap this one up.
Yep.
Okay, so please subscribe for more pop culture news, views, and rants, and we'll talk to you guys later.
Bye.
Hey guys, thanks for watching Clownfish TV. Please consider supporting the channel. Go to clownfishsupport.com. That's clownfishsupport.com. And if you want to join our community, go to clownfishtalk.com. That's clownfishtalk.com. Please subscribe, ring the bell for notifications. We will talk to you next time.